Welcome to this section. We're going to be looking at how to solve simultaneous equation. Okay, we're going to be looking at elimination method. We're going to be looking at substitution method, and lastly, in the second video, we're going to be looking at how to combine a linear with quadratic equation. So, without much ado, let's go straight to the business of the day. Okay, we have solved these simultaneous equation by elimination. We have the first one here. We have the b 3x minus 2y equal to minus 6. The second equation, 6x plus 3y equal to 2. Okay, please, as you are coming in, just begin to type I. We are looking at how to solve simultaneous equation. And then don't forget, we have two methods. We have the elimination method and we have the substitution method. Let's check the first method, elimination method. Look at the equation we have. We have 3x minus 2y equal to minus 6. The second equation, 6x plus 3y equal to 2. Call this one equation 1. Call this one equation 2. Okay? So what we want to do in this method is to find the variable x and y. And how do we do that? How do we do that? Okay? What we are going to do, we are going to destroy one variable in order to get the second variable. And by the time you get one of the variables, then you now substitute to one of the equations and get the second variable. Okay, so what we are going to do here is to check the coefficients. If you want to check the coefficient, that's step 1. This is 3 in the first equation. This is 6 in the second equation. Okay, so if I want to destroy the first variable x, okay, what I will do is that multiply equation 1 by 2 so that we can have 6x here, and that will be the same with the second one. That will be the same with this one. Okay, so that will now become this one, equation 1 times 2, that's a 6x minus 2y times 2, that's a 4y, and then this one times 2, that's a minus 12. Call this one equation 3. Call that one equation 3. Then the next thing to do now is to combine equation 2 and 3 together. Combine equation 2 and 3 together. And how do we do that? It's very simple. This is 6x, this is 6x. So I can say equation 2 minus equation 3. Equation 2 minus equation 3. 6x minus 6x, it's cancel. Okay? And then we have 3y minus 4y equal to 2 minus 12. So we're going to have here minus times minus, that's a plus, and then 3y, 4y equal to 14. So when you add these two together, it's going to give you 7y equal to 14. Then we can get y to be equal to what? 2. Okay? So when you get your y, then you can now plug it to any of your equation to get the second variable. Okay? Let's use equation 1. Using equation 1, okay, plug in y equal to 2 into equation 1. And that will be what? That will be 3 times 3x. That will be 3x minus 2 times y is 2. 2 times 2 equal to minus 6. And this will be 3x minus 4 equal to what? Minus 6. So we're going to have 3x equal to what? Minus 6. Move this one to the other side. And that will be what? That will be plus 4. And that's minus 2. So x is what? This is minus 2. So x is minus 2 over 3. So that's that on that question. Okay, let's quickly recap what we have done so far. So this is the second question we have. This is another question. 2x minus y equal to 12. 6x plus 2y equal to 21. Okay. They're coming in, just begin to type I. Begin to type I. Okay. Solve these simultaneous equation. Okay. Solve this simultaneous equation. Solve this build a passion. You're welcome. You're welcome. Begin to invite your friends. Begin to invite your friends. So what we are going to do in this question is call this one equation 1. Call this one equation 2. If you want to get the x variable first, okay, then you need to find a way of making the coefficient of y to be the same. Okay, so that will be equation 1. The coefficient of y in the equation 2 is 2. So I'm going to use it to multiply equation 1 times 2. The coefficient of y in the first equation is 1. So this one times what? Times 1. So let's get the new equation. So this will be equal to times 2, that's a 4x, times 2, that's a minus 2y, times 2, that's 24. Okay. The second one, times 1, 6x, plus that 2y, equal to what? 21. So call this one equation 3, call this one equation 4. Okay. Then you now check what you have. Now the coefficient now is not the same. This is 2, this is 2. But this is minus, this is plus. This is minus, this is plus. So in that case now, we are going to add the equation together. Equation 3 plus 4. Equation 3 plus equation 4. So 6x plus 4x plus 6x. That's 10x. So this one will automatically cancel. Minus 2 plus 2. Minus 2y plus 2y cancel. Then we have what? 24 plus 21. That's what? That's 45. That's 45. So x is equal to what? 10x equal to 45. Okay. And that will be equal to x is 45 over 10. And that's 4.5. 4.5. That's for that. 4.5 or 9 over 2. Then the next thing to do now is to go to any of the equation, either equation 1 or 2, and plug in the value you've gotten here. So let's use the first equation, 2x minus y. Okay, so that will be 2 times 9 over 2 minus y equal to 12. So this one and this one we cancel. I have 9 minus y equal to 12. Move this 9 to the other side. So we are going to have 9 minus 12 equal to y. So that's minus 3. So if you want to write your answer in the xy coordinates, it's going to be equal to, my x is what? 9 over 2. And then my y is what? Minus 3. So that's that for this question. Okay. We're going to play with a lot of questions. Okay. Just follow. If you're new on the channel, please subscribe straight away and begin to type your comments. If you have your own question also, begin to type it right now. I want to say you are in the right place. Okay. Begin to type your questions, your comments, subscribe to the channel. Okay. Begin to call your friends now to join this platform. Begin to call them, call your classmates. Okay. Call your family member. Begin to share the links of this video across your social media platform. Begin to do it right now. Do it right now. Begin to share the links across all your platform. Okay. This is a serious business. It's not a joke. Begin to share the links across different platforms. And thank you for doing that. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for doing that. Begin to type I as you're coming in. I'm trying to wait, but let's continue. Solve this simultaneous equation using elimination method. Elimination method. Look at the equation we have. 3x plus 8y equals to what? 33. Okay. And then we have the second one, 6x equals to what? 3 plus 5y. What we're going to do first, okay, is to make the equation to be of the same form. What does that mean? What I mean is this: 3x, the first equation, plus 8y equals to what? Equal to this. The second equation also, write it in this form. That'll be 6x. Move this 5y to the other side. That'll be what? Minus 5y equals to what? Equals to 3. So the first equation we have 3x, okay, and then second equation also we have 6x, 8y, 5y, okay. So call this one equation 1, call this one equation 2, okay. And the meaning of elimination method is this: you need to destroy one of the variables for you to get the second equation, and that is the equation of life, okay. You need to destroy one to get the other variable. And how do you do that? And that is what you want to do now. The choice is yours. Do you want to destroy the x to get the y, okay, or you want to destroy the y to get the x? This is very simple answer. I'm thinking of destroying the x variable, and for you to do that, the coefficient must be the same. And how do we do that? This is 3x. Let's make it to be the same with the second equation, 6x. So I'm going to multiply equation 1 by 2. Equation 1 times 2. And that will be equal to what? 6x plus equation 1 times 2. 8 times 2, that's 16y, equal to 33 times 2, that's 66. Okay, call it equation 3. Then you can now see now that the coefficient, what is the meaning of coefficients? Coefficients is the attachment to that variable. Attachment to x here is 6. Attachment to x here is 6. So it's now the same. So it will be easy for you to destroy such particular variable. Okay? So we are going to subtract equation, that will be equation 2 minus equation 3. Equation 2 minus 3, that will be 6x minus 6x. It cancels. Then we have minus 5y minus plus 16y. Okay? And that will be equal to I'm combining equation 2 and 3 together. Equation 2 and 3 together. That will be 3 minus 66. 3 minus 66. This minus this. Okay. And then this one minus this. So this will give you minus 33. Minus 63. Okay. Then we have here, this is minus 5 minus 16, that's minus 21y, equal to what? Equal to minus 63. Okay, minus here cancel, minus here cancel. Then make y the subject, and that will be 63 over 21. And that will give us what? 3. Okay, as they're coming in, just say I, say something. I'm here, say something. As you're coming in, just begin to type I. And please don't watch alone. Begin to share the links across all your different platforms. Thank you for doing that. Okay? And if you are yet to subscribe, this is the right time to do that. Do it right now. Let's go on. This is what we have now. Then plug in y equal to 3 to any of the equation, any of your equation, either equation 1, equation 2, equation 3. Just any one of them. Okay, I think you like 1 or 2 or 3. Put it in the comment section. You want to substitute into equation 1 or equation 2. But let me go for, let me check. You can quickly type on the comment section if you want the substitution to be done in the first equation. Let me know. Thank you for coming on board. Thank you. As they're coming in, just begin to type I. Let's bombard the comment section with I. Okay? Begin to share the links of this video across your different platform. So this is what we have now. This is what we have now. I think we are saying the equation 1. You can use any of the equations. The choice is yours. Okay, let's use the second equation. Okay, use this equation. Irrespective of the equation you use for the substitution, you're going to get the same value. Okay, so we have 6x equal to 3 plus, this is 5 times 3. That's 15. And that's what? 18. So x is what? 18 over 6. And that's what? That's 3. Okay, so that's the answer. Then the next thing to do, if you want to write in the coordinates form, that will be 3, 3. That's 3,3. Okay, so that's that on that. If you have your fresh question, let's know in the comment section. Then we'll respond to that as fast as possible. Begin to say hi as you're coming in. If you're new on the channel, subscribe subscribe right now. 4x minus 3y equal to 40. The second equation, 2x plus y equal to 5. Okay, so what you do in this substitution is very simple. You're going to look for the equation that looks simpler, that you can easily make one of the variables as the subject of formula. Okay, look at the first equation, it has coefficients. Look at this one also, it has coefficients. But if you check the second equation, okay, this one has, the coefficient is 1. So it will be much easier, okay, to make the second equation, to make the y in this place as a subject of formula. Okay, so call this one equation 1, call this one equation 2. So from equation 2, okay, my y is equal to what? 5 minus 2x. It's much easier. Okay, call it equation 3. Always look for equation that has the coefficient of one of the variables is 1. So it will be easier for simplification. Okay, it will be easier for the algebraic process. Okay, we've got equation 3 now, and don't forget that equation 2 and 3, they are the same. Equation 2 and 3 are the same. So you can't put 3 into 2 again. That will be repetition, and that will be tautology. Okay, so we're going to substitute equation 3 into different equation. Put 3 into what? Equation 1. Substitute equation 3 into 1. Okay, and you can begin to do that. And I want to tell you, don't just be watching. Take your journal, take your pen, and begin to follow along with me. Take your journal and begin to write. Okay, by doing so, you get higher percentage of assimilation, possibly 90% comprehension, 80% comprehension. But if you are just looking, it will not sink to you. Begin to take your journal now, your pen, and begin to follow along with me. This is not a joke. This is not a movie. Begin to take your journal and begin to follow along with me. Plug in equation 3 into 1. Plug in equation 3 into equation 1. Plug in 3 into 1. Plug in equation 3 into 1. Okay, thank you. Thank you as you're coming, just begin to say hi, hello, okay? Thank you. Anywhere you see y in equation 1, put the 3 there. And the 3 is what? Y is what? 5 minus 2x. Okay? Equal to what? Equal to 40. Okay? On the serious note, you need to take your journal and your pen. You need to follow along. This is not movie. You need to follow along. Very crucial. Very important. Okay? Unless I forget, if you need a one-on-one, wherever you are across the globe, check my email and let's book appointments for one-on-one discussion or group discussion. Okay? For group discussion, for one-on-one discussion, just check my email on in the channel, and let's make an appointment. Okay, we can move. We can have this section via different platform, Zoom, and so on and so forth. Okay, this is what we have now. Then begin to expand. This one times this one, minus 15. Okay, minus times minus, that's a plus. 3 times 2x, that's a 6x, equal to what? Equal to 40. Okay, then begin to, this is a 4x, this is a 6x, that's making 10x. Okay, this minus 15, move it to the other side, and that's what? That's a 40 minus plus 15, that's a 55. So x is equal to what? 55 over 10, and that's 5.5. Okay, collect like times when you are here, collect the like times, bring the x variable together, bring the number also together. Okay, so that's what I did in that place. I've gotten the x value now. Then you can use any of the equation to get the second variable. You can use any of the equations to get the second variable. Okay, thank you. So this is the equation we have. Call the first one equation 1. Call the second one equation 2. Okay, we are using substitution method. This is simultaneous equation. If you are just joining, I want to say you are in the right place. Okay, do you know what you can do for me now? Begin to share the links across all your different platforms. Okay, subscribe straight away so that I can keep track of the update of this channel. Okay, for the returning viewers, I want to say kudos to you for always coming on board. Begin to type your comments and begin to share the links across your different platforms. Okay, call your friend. Okay, if you subscribe now, call your friend to do the same thing. Thank you for doing that. So this is what we have. The first equation, the second equation. The first equation is 3x minus y equal to 7. The second equation is 10x plus 3y equal to minus 2. As I said in the first solution, it's more easier to look for variable that has 1 as the coefficient. Look for the equation that one of the variables has the coefficient of 1. So it will be easier for us to make substitution from equation 1. So from equation 1, I'm going to move this minus y to the other side. So I'm going to have 3x. Move this one to the left side. That's minus 7 equal to y. And call this one equation 3. Plug in 3 into 2. Plug in equation 3 into 2. Okay? Anywhere you see y, you put this expression there. If you are looking at me, if you are watching me for the first time, or you are returning viewers, as I always say, this is not a movie. Take your journal, take your pen, and begin to follow along with me. By doing so, by taking your journal and your pen, okay, you're going to get a larger percentage of assimilation. Larger what? Percentage of comprehension. But we are looking, oh my God. This is not a child play. This is not a play. This is a serious business. Take your journal, take your pen, and begin to follow along with me. I'm going to write along with me. Okay? If you are yet to subscribe, do it right now. Do it right now. Thank you for doing that. Let's go back to where we stopped. Okay, this is where we are now. We're going to have 10x. 10x. We have 10x plus 3. Anyway, you see your y, you put the expression there. 3x minus 7. Okay? Equal to minus 2. Then do the expansion. This will be 10x. 3 times 3x. That's what? That's a 9x. 3 times 7. That's what? Plus 3. times minus 7. That's minus 21. Equal to what? Equal to minus 2. Then the next thing to do is to collect like tens. 10x plus 9x, that's 19x. This 21, move it to the other side. Shift it to the other side. And that will be equal to what? Minus 2 plus 21. And don't forget, when minus move over an equal sign, that sign changes. That sign reverses itself. It reverses itself. Okay? So we're going to have now minus 2 plus 21. That'll be what? That'll be plus 19. So s is equal to what? 1. Okay? So once you've gotten one of the variables, then you check the equations and plug in that variable you've gotten so as to get the second variable. So plug in s equal to 1 into any of your equation. Plug in s equal to 1 into equation. Let's use equation 1. So that will be equal to 3 times 1, that's 3, minus y equal to 7. Okay, then y will be equal to what? Move this y to the other side. Okay, and that will be 3 minus 7. So y is a minus 4. Okay, so we can now write in the xy coordinates. X is what? 1. Y is what? Minus 4. So that's that on this particular question. Okay, begin to take your journal, begin to write along as I'm doing, as I'm writing, as I'm explaining. Begin to write also. As I'm also doing that, begin to forward your questions. Okay, don't stop there. Begin to share the links of this video across different platforms. Let it go viral. Okay, make this video to go viral. Okay, begin to share the links across your different platforms. Thank you for doing that. Look at the equations. Call someone to join the live section. This is simultaneous equation. We are using substitution method. We are using substitution method. Okay, we are using the substitution method. I want to say you are in the right place. Okay, take your journal, take your pen, and begin to follow along. Okay, so let's see this one. Let's say this one. We have 2y equal to 2x minus 3. We have 3y equal to x minus 1. Call the first equation, equation 1. The second equation, equation 2. Okay? What we are going to do, since it's a substitution, we are going to look for any of the variables and make it a new equation. Any of the variables and make it a subject of formula. So it will be much easier to make the x here the subject in the second equation. Okay, I've said earlier on that look for variable that has the coefficient as 1. Look for variable that has the attachments, okay, as 1. Okay, so from equation 2, we're going to have 3y. Move this minus 1 to the other side. Plus 1 equal to what? Equal to x. So call this one equation 3. Okay, and don't forget equation 2 and 3 are the same thing. Equation 2 and equation 3 are the same. So we are going to plug in the new equation into what? Into equation 1. So substitute equation 3 into 1. Substitute equation 3 into 1. So if you do that, we are going to have 2y equal to 2x. And x is what? 3y plus 1 minus 3. So since you are plugging in into equation 1, okay, so anywhere you see this variable x, you put this expression there. Okay, you put that expression for x. Okay, then you do the expansion. 2 times 3y, that's 6y. 2 times 1 plus 2 minus 3. Then you now collect the like terms. You bring the y together. That is 2y minus 6y. Move this one to this place. Okay, so we're now having now 2 minus 3 plus 2 minus 3, and that's what? That's minus 1. Okay, 2y minus 6y, that's 4y. That's minus 4y equals to what? Minus 1. The minus cancel each other, then make y the subject. That's 1 over 4. Okay, is that the end of the road? Capital no. You've just gotten one of the variable now. You've just gotten one of the variable now. You need to get the second variable. So why is this now? Plug in y equals to 1 over 4 to any of the equation. Okay, so let's use this second equation. Okay, or the third equation. Use the equation 3. That will be equal to 3y plus 1 equal to x. So that will be equal to 3 times 1 over 4 plus 1 equal to x. And that will be 3 over 4 plus 1 equal to what? Equal to x. And that will be equal to, if you do the algebra, 3 over 4 plus 1, that will be 7 over 4 equal to what? Equal to x. That's 7 over 4 equal to x. Okay, that's 7 over 4 equal to x. Okay, begin to type your comments. Share the links of this video across your different platforms. Thank you for staying by. Thank you for taking time to type your comments. Okay, thank you for sharing the links of this video across your different platforms. Thank you. See you again in the next section. We'll go for break now for just 10 minutes. And then when we come back, by the grace of God, when we come back, we're going to look at solving simultaneous equation that contain one linear equation and another equation that contain quadratic equation. Thank you. See you again.